Hi, welcome back to Positive Parenting. My name is Irene Atia and I'm a Christian counsellor. Today we're continuing our discussion on different personality types of children. And before I start today's personality type, I just really want to reiterate the fact that this is not to categorize any particular child into a box, but rather to help us understand their personality and appreciate the gifts and the talents and the strengths and the weaknesses of each personality type. It's also really important to note that a person is never purely one personality type. So some of the things that we're going to be discussing over the next few episodes, you may be able to tick some of the boxes, but not all of the boxes of every personality type that we talk about. And that's okay, because people grow and adapt and change into and learn from other personality types into sometimes being a combination of more than one personality type. But today we're going to talk about powerful people and powerful children and what a powerful personality looks like. Firstly, a powerful personality is distinctively different from other personalities in that they have strengths that are easily recognizable, and people identify powerful people as soon as they meet them. They usually have an ability to walk into a situation and take charge. They're what are often known as natural born leaders. They're that child that goes into a team project and is the leader and is helping everyone and making sure that everyone stays on track to complete their set task. He's also that child that might come home and try to let everyone know how he or she thinks our household should be run. So they do have this natural ability to take decisions and take charge quickly. But they also often make correct and accurate judgments. As well as being powerful, they're also a thoughtful personality. They do think things through most of the time. But they also, as well as their strength, like every other personality, they have some weaknesses. And some of the weaknesses of a powerful personality, especially in children, is they can come across to other children as being domineering or even autocratic. They can come across as being insensitive to other kids because they're focused on the task at hand and they want to make sure that everyone achieves that task. They're those personalities where rules are important to them. So if they go into a situation where they, for example, see another child playing not according to the rules, they'll be the first one to voice their opinion and make sure that that's corrected. And in a social environment for kids, that can be quite difficult. And sometimes they can also come across as being quite impatient or unwilling to delegate or give credit to others when work is done. And so it's really important to have an understanding of both the strength and the weaknesses of a powerful personality when we're dealing with them. Because just like they have strengths and weaknesses, they also have fears that drive some of their behaviors sometimes. And one of the fears they have is losing control. Powerful children have a need to feel that they have something in their life to control. So one of the things I often tell parents of a powerful child is make sure that you give your child some options. Make sure that if you have a powerful personality that you give them choice. For example, that young girl that wants to choose what she wears every day or every Sunday going to church, rather than saying to her, no, it's my choice and I will choose for you, give her options. Give her 2 or 3 things that she can wear and ask her to choose from them. As long as a child with a powerful personality feels that they have some control over one aspect of their life or a few aspects of their life, they're usually much more peaceful and much more settled and much easier to live with. It's when a powerful child feels like they have absolutely no control over their life, that's when things get difficult for them. And that's when they want to tighten control, and they can sometimes come across as those negative behaviors that we see in children, like insisting on getting their own way or doing things the way that they believe they should be done and not being flexible with other ways. Whereas when they do have those options to control things in their life, simple things like the clothes they wear, the lunch they put in their lunchbox, when they feel like they have an input, that sense of fear that they've lost control diminishes, and slowly they become more peaceful and more accepting when other people want to take control. It's also important to understand that parenting a powerful child means that they need to have respect. They need to be treated with respect from a very young age, because it will be very difficult to teach them at an older age about respect. So it's really important to treat a powerful child with the respect that we would expect them to treat us. Ask for their opinions and ask for their input and ask them how they think things should be done, and actually listen and hear what they have to say. When they feel respected and they feel that they're heard, they're again much more likely to treat others that way, and they will learn how to negotiate with other children on the playground. They'll learn how to play peacefully with other kids, how to be able to hear other kids' opinions rather than just their own. It's also important to realize that sometimes they're acting in ways that are more to do with their personality than rebelling against you. One of the things that people often say about children with powerful personalities is that they can appear to be disobedient or even defiant, but the reality is they're just trying to regain that sense of control that's so important to them. And the more control that you give them over minor things in their life, the less they're likely to do that. They also need to have daily challenges and constant affirmation. Powerful personalities need things to do and to feel that they're successful in, and affirmation that they have been able to do it well. And whenever you see a time when a powerful personality or a powerful child delegates a task or is inclusive of other people, make sure that you praise it as their parent, because they will then know that that's the way that they will be able to help people help them achieve their goal of making sure that things are done correctly. As well as that, they need to teach them that we need to teach them anger management rather than punish expressions of anger. We need to explain to them how to deal with their emotions and how to express them in a healthy way. And the best way to do that is by modeling it ourselves. Thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time when we talk about the next personality type.